Only in California will you hear this shit. The thin blue line flag is the new Confederate flag.
It's the new Confederacy flag.
That's the substitute teacher, Amanda McCollum, said provoked this verbal altercation in her son's math class.
No, it's black, white, with some blue line in it.
Yeah, thin blue line.
Yeah, but it's not American.
Got a thin blue line.
That's American.
It's American.
Mind blown? Angry? Heartbroken? Lucas's dad is in law enforcement. The mask, he said, is how he shows support.
I worry if, they're gonna come on some person and they have a weapon in their car, and it just makes me feel worried.
Well, that's the new Confederacy flag.
The thin blue line flag resembles the American flag, but has a blue stripe. It's a sign of support for law enforcement, but it's also come to signal opposition to the racial justice movement. McCollum said that is a concern, but politics and this delivery don't belong in the classroom.
I don't want my kids to not wear them or not feel like they should support the things that they support.
This is the reason parents need to have a say in what their kids do in school, especially that pertains to wearing masks. This substitute teacher in California was belittling this kid for wearing a thin blue line flag mask. His father is a law enforcement officer, and he wears it in support of his father and law enforcement in general. But that substitute teacher didn't like it. He didn't like it. That's the new Confederate flag. It's un-American. It's black, it's blue, it's silver, it's white, whatever he said. That guy's a nitwit, and he's a straight up leftist. And of course, he's from California. I hope, as the principal said, he will no longer be a substitute teacher in that school. He shouldn't be a substitute teacher anywhere. He shouldn't be able to make subs at Subway until he maybe changes his attitude towards what a flag is. I bet you if they were flying a BLM flag, he would support it, or a rainbow flag, he would support it. But he doesn't support the thin blue line because apparently he doesn't support law enforcement. Another clown given a job that he shouldn't have because of his views on society. It's so obvious from what he said to this kid that he does not support anything that has to do with law enforcement. He knew damn well what that flag meant. He decided to belittle that kid in front of the whole class because he's a bully. He was probably bullied when he was a kid. That's why he's the way he is today. He goes for everything that's wrong with this country. Everything that's wrong. He probably protests with BLM. He probably walks around with signs, whining and bitching and moaning. And again, he's a substitute teacher. Apparently, he's not good enough to be a regular teacher, so they'll throw him in there when the regular teacher can't make it. Well, guess what, buddy? You're out of a job there, I would imagine. And if anybody has half a brain in California, they'll prevent you from walking in any school. From kindergarten through high school, you don't belong anywhere. That's my problem with school districts, school boards. They don't care. They will hire anybody, no matter what their views are. And you can't tell me they don't know their views. We've all seen the school boards that complain when the parents come and speak their mind about mandates and what they're teaching in class and 15 different bathrooms for all the kids. Come on. All of these people are no good, especially the school board members, because they're all in it for themselves. How many times have I said this? Okay? That guy took it upon himself to go after a young kid because the kid supports what his father does for a living. And you know as well as I do, he'd be the first one to call the police if somebody was going off on him for anything, maybe walking around with a sign that says, "I love Joe Biden," or "Gavin Newsom is my hero," and "Nancy Pelosi is a queen." That guy does shit like that. Okay? He does shit like that because he's an asshat. He's an asshat. I got nothing else good to say about him. Any kid should be able to wear any mask they want in school. I don't care if it's Superman, Spider-Man, Blue Lives, Black Lives. You can wear whatever you want. And like I said, they can hang BLM flags in classrooms. They can hang rainbow flags in classrooms. I don't give a shit about that. I don't care. You do what you want to do, but you don't belittle a kid for wearing a thin blue line that supports law enforcement. Every classroom should have one. And if you want to have your BLMs and your LBGTQ plus 3, 5, 10, whatever the fuck it is now, that's fine. I don't care. But you should not be able to tell a kid, or anyone for that matter, what kind of mask they could wear. They shouldn't be wearing masks in the first place, especially the cloth mask, because CNN, and we know how you people love CNN, cloth masks do nothing. They're facial decorations. Be that as it may, anybody should be able to wear, if they have to wear it, whatever kind of mask they want. Unless, of course, it's vulgar, then that's different. But you see them all the time. People wear the Make America Great Again, and the leftists start losing their mind. Oh, they scream, they cry. The ones with the blue hair and the women with the hair under the arms, they go fucking nuts. That guy is obviously with those groups. Bottom line, end of story. He's a clown. Newsom's a clown. And apparently the entire school board of whatever city that was in California, I don't know, they're all no good. Because they gave this guy a job. They gave him a job. And don't tell me he doesn't have a history of this at other schools, because that's not the first time he did that. Definitely not the first time. He didn't just think that day, hey, guess what? I'm going to give this young kid shit because I don't like the police and he's wearing that mask. That guy has seen those masks before, and he's taken it upon himself to speak his mind, which is bullshit. Okay? You can speak your mind about anything, but a flag is a flag. That's it. If you don't like the police, keep it to yourself. You don't go off on a young kid in front of a whole class because you're a baby and you want to be a big bully because you're the substitute for the day. You're a clown. Bottom line, end of story. I hope you never get a teaching job again anywhere. Again, you shouldn't be working at Subway with that attitude. Change the way you think. Look around you and see what's going on in this country. We're going backwards. And with people who think like you about a mask with a thin blue line, you're part of the reason we're in the shit we are today. Because I guarantee you voted for those two clowns in the White House. Okay? You're part of the problem. Change your thinking and be part of the solution. Okay? Because we're going nowhere. And you call yourself a teacher, you're a joke. Okay? I'm glad you lost your job. And I'm glad that kid wears his mask. And I'm glad he stood up to you. Because he had every right to. And that's my rant. Thanks for listening. I saw that. And you know how I get. You know how I get. So, if you haven't already liked this video, please like it. Leave a comment down the bottom if you want to. If you're not subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Share my videos with your friends. And hit the notification bell if you subscribe. You'll be notified when another video is up and coming. Thanks for watching again. Have a great day. I hope everybody's healthy and safe. And we'll see you soon with something else to rant about. Take care.